Alembic Pharmaceuticals Ltd. Alembic Pharmaceuticals is a mid-cap company with a market capitalization of 9,425 rupees and 20 paise crore operating in the pharmaceutical sector. Its key revenue segments include pharmaceuticals, export incentives, royalty income, and other operating revenue. For the quarter ended the 31st of December 2022, Alembic Pharmaceuticals reported a consolidated total income of 1,509 rupees and 46 paise crore, up 2.31% from the previous quarter and up 18.57% from the same quarter of the previous year. The company reported a net profit after tax of 135 rupees and 51 paise crore in the latest quarter. According to the NSE, Alembic Pharmaceuticals share price as of the last update was 479 rupees and 20 paise, with a PE ratio of 41.84, EPS of 11.44, and a market capitalization of 9,437 rupees crore. The face value of the share is 2 rupees, and its beta is 0.88. Alembic Pharmaceuticals is ranked 25th in terms of sectoral market capitalization. The company's share price returns show a negative trend in the short and long term, with -0.19% in 1 day, -2.0% in 1 week, -7.1% in 1 month, -17.01% in 3 months, -34.11% in 1 year, -11.94% in 3 years, and -10.58% in 5 years. Analysts' trends show that out of 18 analysts, 2 have a strong buy rating, 4 have a buy rating, 8 have a hold rating, 1 has a sell rating, and 3 have a strong sell rating on Alembic Pharmaceuticals. As of December 31, 2022, the shareholding pattern shows that promoters hold 69.61% of the shares, FIIs hold 4.99%, these hold 12.72%, mutual funds hold 5.87%, and others hold 12.68%. Looking at the financials, Alembic Pharmaceuticals reported a decline in sales of 0.87% and revenue contraction for the first time in the last 3 years. The company spent less than 1% of its operating revenues towards interest expenses and 21.35% towards employee costs in the year ending March 31, 2022. Alembic Pharmaceuticals Ltd is a pharmaceutical company listed on both the Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE, and the National Stock Exchange, NSE, in India. The company's stock code on BSE is 5,33,573, and its code on NSE is APLT. The company operates in the pharmaceuticals and drugs sector. The stock closed at Rs. 478.60 on BSE and Rs. 478.90 on NSE on March 20, 2023, with a volume of 8,723 and 57,013, respectively. The previous day's close was Rs. 477.95 on BSE and Rs. 479.50 on NSE. The opening price of the stock on BSE and NSE on March 20, 2023, was Rs. 480.00 and Rs. 480.15, respectively. Looking at the key financial ratios for Alembic Pharmaceuticals, we can see that the company has a good track record of profitability. The return on equity, ROE, has been consistently above 19% over the past 5 years, with a high of 28.97% in 2020. The company has managed to maintain a low level of debt, with a total debt-to-equity ratio of 0.12 as of March 2023. The liquidity ratios also look healthy, with the current ratio at 1.74 and the quick ratio at 0.85. However, it is worth noting that the company's revenue from operations per share has been relatively flat over the past 5 years, with a high of Rs. 257.01 in 2021 and a low of Rs. 156.21 in 2018. Similarly, the net profit margin has been hovering around 20% for the past 3 years, with a low of 14.33% in 2018 and a high of 23.45% in 2020. Alembic Pharmaceuticals operates in the pharmaceuticals and drugs sector and has a good track record of profitability. The company has consistently maintained a return on equity (ROE) of above 19% over the past 5 years, with a high of 28.97% in 2020. The company also has low levels of debt, with a total debt-to-equity ratio of 0.12 as of March 2023. The liquidity ratios are also healthy, with the current ratio at 1.74 and the quick ratio at 0.85. However, investors should note that the company's revenue from operations per share has been relatively flat over the past 5 years, with a high of Rs. 257.01 in 2021 and a low of Rs. 156.21 in 2018. Similarly, the net profit margin has been hovering around 20% for the past 3 years, with a low of 14.33% in 2018 and a high of 23.45% in 2020. Overall, while Alembic Pharmaceuticals reported an increase in total income and net profit after tax, the declining sales and negative share price returns in the short and long term may indicate underlying issues in the company's performance. Investors should carefully consider these factors before making any investment decisions.